more warmth. But the sun warms up, as did packing our mobile homes. Some more labor-intensive than others. But not to take the boring, well-traveled route to our campsite. Instead, we opted for a dirt road shortcut. It would be the perfect test of overland capability for our moto homes.
On the road? Oh, God. Oh, all right, well, it's not so much a dirt road as it's one that was road, so it's not obstructed.
Yeah, well, I was like, the turnpike was not easy one thing. Snow Covered Road, towing a trailer. It was all of a sudden the coldest, windiest morning in Wyoming history. It was also the
Thank